Oh my god. Yeah, this is what he wants. Return to the pack. A new path. We can't murder them.
It's time to return to the pack, Fei Shao.
The Borson become shrimps.
The hatred you bear for the Borson. No matter how much we may consider each other enemies, I will still show you this path that you never imagined was available to you.
Oh my god, just like, why is this line so...
Because you made a choice.
How many of you want to be the kneeling Borson right now?
You devoured the Crimson Moon. You are worthy to become the Borson's warhead.
Can we just destroy the moon?
What did you say?
It's clearly cursed.
The descendants of Duran who came to rescue me hoped with all their hearts that once I regained my freedom, I would be able to turn the tides of battle and change the fate of our people, allowing the Borson to return to their former glory. But this was just a dream used by someone with ulterior motives to manipulate the Borson.
Just write it. Just write in that essay. Just write in that essay.
They would rather place their hopes of survival on an imaginary savior than gain the courage and strength to fight to the death. Borson like that deserve no more than to be sent to their deaths. And I, a prisoner who was held captive for over 700 years, a criminal of war who was deprived even an honorable death in battle, would become a puppet upon my return at the mercy of others. This is a fate that I will never accept.
See, that's actually really cool. It's really cool that Hule realized that. He realized he was being played.
For those who are
And he
truly
refused.
strong, Foxy and Borson are no more than labels. Someone who is truly strong chooses their own path. I will create that new path for myself. I will pass the right to decide the destiny of the Borson on to you, former Borson war slave and future Foxian ruler.
I wonder if she can like do something good with this. Or if like, you know what I mean? Like, where are they going with this? Are we just gonna knock it out and bust the moon? Or is she gonna like take over the Borson and then they're gonna like be, you know, they're gonna like work on integration and we're gonna have like a new ally to the Shanzhou. They're just gonna be very angry all the time. I mean, it could happen. Destroy the Wraith of Desire. Oh, they've been calling them different things. This one was... Probably the last one was Fear. This one's Desire.
Your healer, Jiao Chu, served you with such loyalty.
This guy just won't die, dude.
To die in order to cure your moon rage. I told him before that the only way to save you lay in my hands.
This doesn't seem like saving. Do you see what I'm talking about? That's the gif I put in Discord. This guy.
Weaken from this nightmare that the Crimson Moon has inflicted on you, and your body will be born anew.
Excuse me?
From that moment, you will no longer be trapped by your rage. Your doubt will be swept from your mind like dust, and your fear will naturally disappear.
Oh, she'll be cured because she'll give into it.
So this was the path that you prepared for me. To become a new you.
That's right.
See, it's actually a really cool story they got here.
We are both monsters that were born for war, and will die for war.
That's why the super long Hule dialogues bother me.
I'm sure my answer doesn't need much explanation. I refuse.
Oh shit. Why won't she
You
listen?
can be whoever you want to be. You can do whatever you want to do.
Yep, but right. That's what she said.
Accept these troops, and the Borson will bow to you. Destroy them, reduce them to dust, or teach them to become servants of the Xianzhou. You are free to do as you please.
Interesting. He's actually like,
Carve your name into the Xianzhou's history books, or into the list of arch enemies. You have the final say.
do you think he's lying? Or do you think he's actually offering her the opportunity to
You do not
do
understand.
something good with the Borson?
You have no idea what it is that I truly desire.
Like he's okay with it as long
When I
as
was just a child,
someone strong's leading?
I stained my hands with blood for the first time. In order to escape the whips and shackles of the Wolf Masters.
Oh shit, are we gonna flashback?
Nirgal, don't stop! Keep running!
Who's Nirgal?
I can't run anymore.
Oh,
Saran, are they catching up?
she's dead.
They're still behind us. Don't stop! Nirgal, look up! Look at that light in the sky!
Dude, that animation they put out
That's a
is
shooting
so good.
star! It's shining down on us. If we just tell it our wish, we can have our freedom.
It's the shot from
We
the
will
Rainbow
all
Arbiter.
be able to escape. We'll win our freedom and then share it with our cooler brothers and sisters. So you have to run. Quickly. We can do it. We can escape.
Why'd she change her name? From the dense darkness behind comes the fierce howls of wolves. Which are just a little campy. And the cries of wild beasts.
Nirgal, run with me.
Nirgal didn't
We
make it.
ran and ran with all the strength we had. But we ended up losing each other. I escaped the hunting pack and encountered a woman that could fly. Cloud Knight.
Because they were following the bow to fight the abominations.
Unfortunately, when I led her back in order to free my Kulor
What is
companions,
cooler?
there was nothing left there but a bottomless pit.
Ooh.
The light of the devilish archer. A star of calamity that strikes the ground and leaves only devastation in its wake.
Oh, like the arrow she shot and like murdered
In the
everybody.
years that followed, I followed the trail of that light alongside my Cloud Knight allies and saw it fall countless more times.
Do love my shooting stars nuking
Gradually,
enemies and allies?
I
Yeah.
came to understand
Get nuked.
that light was not some shooting star that carried wishes and aspirations. Each Lux arrow meant that countless lives in a helpless world were about to be obliterated. I prayed to the god of the skybow that I would never have to witness one of these shooting stars fall again.
That's probably why she had to ask Yukon for a bow.
Ignored my prayers.
She probably doesn't like bows.
That's right. They never answer us. They just let us loose in this world to massacre each other. That is why the fierce battle between us has raged to this day.
You know, I wondered because like usually all the magic in this game comes from the space gods, right? That's the capital days. The Rainbow Arbiters is one of them, one of the Cthulhu space gods, whose mission is only to hunt monsters, right? And that's what he's doing. He's going to worlds, so destroying monsters, which is good, you know. But as you can see, as they've just pointed out, you know, there's some collateral damage, if you will, to that. But when Hule described his whole thing, what Duran did with the moon, it sounded like some occult shit. Like it was wild. It sounded like this creepy, like necromancer ritual. And I was like, that's not where magic comes from in this game. What are they doing? I'm like, what space god do they worship? And it's I wondered if they didn't. And I'm thinking with this little statement here, they don't. He doesn't like the eons. He doesn't like these space. Right? He's got this power that he had from this ritual, this cursed ritual that they did, and he's using that, which is interesting. I don't know if we've seen any other factions that don't follow one of the paths, you know, one of the space gods, but just have power from something else. It makes me wonder if it's actually a path that they just don't realize they're on, because that's kind of how the whole universe in this game works, is that's where the magic comes from, is your dedication to a philosophy, and then the space gods are ultimate realizations of that philosophy, to the point where they're just like a driving force of nature that just follows the philosophy. Oh, let's continue.
If the gods who never bleed will cry, who watch silently from above, refuse to listen to the prayers of mortals, then we have no choice but to fight for our own desires. Do you understand now, Saran? You and I are similar in more ways than you think.
The long pause. They just can't help with this guy.
You are a beast that was born for war and will die for war.
Perhaps. So, what is it that you yearn for, Hule?
No,
Why
don't
is it
ask
that
questions.
you fight?
Don't, please don't. I don't need the S on.
I fight so that I can turn the stars above into a great wilderness for the Boris to roam.
Okay, that wasn't so bad.
What about you, Saran?
We're having a conversation now. We're having some
I
coffee.
fight so that one day I will never have to witness another shooting star falling to the ground. So that just one more person can live and return to the Yaoqing alongside me.
Oh, interesting. She wants the war to end.
You would resist becoming the person you were supposed to be. Lower yourself from a free wolf to a domesticated fox just for the sake of one person. And then have it your way. I will use your fear and doubt as my nourishment. I will seize you and devour you. I will replace you and become a Shao.
What? How is he still here? He disintegrated.
We are so similar. Both monsters that were born for war and will die for war.
Maybe he's the moon itself.
You were right when you said that, Hule. So, I shall pray to the heavens. Even if they do not respond to me, I pray that the arrows of the hunt will pierce the heart of every monster.
Oh, snaps. Okay, cool cutscene. Is that the...
Do you see me, shooting star?
Okay.
The knights are sworn to protect the Xianzhou.
Kind of missed though.
I will uphold this vow until my very last day.
Yo, what? That was it. That was land. That was Rainbow Arbor. What? Yeah, I think it's not actually Hule. I think it's the moon. I think the idea was that,
Since the day I was born, the skies cried tears of blood, and all living creatures have bowed and lamented. I once commanded the strong and hunted the weak. Now, I will use your inner beast as my weapon, and your name as my prey. Fei Xiao!
is Fish Out supposed to mean something?
disguises and show you how
It's just
cowardly
playing
and
itself.
powerless you truly are, Hule! A wolf lurks in the heart of every boar set and boxian.
And now it's tutorialing me.
The moment you grow weak, it will devour you.
No moment to just like absorb what's going on. We're just auto battling. We're just in the next seed. Oh, now we're having a tutorial. Holy shit. Okay, did I get a chance to change my team? I guess I did. And I did say it was kind of okay. I'd like her in the top position. Not right next, and I would definitely want Fushan in the last position. So this isn't ideal. And I wish... Yeah, I probably would have switched out Yanqing. Well, I mean, really, it's just Fei Xiao supposed to be here. Really, I'd switch out like Yanqing for probably Clara, just based on like what everyone's weak to here. I think that'd be good. But March works really well with Fei Xiao, so that's not gonna be a problem. Yanqing might be, and he uses so many damn skill points too. That could be an issue. All right, what is this? Ecliptic Inner Beast parts and Shadow Fei Xiao resonate. The next action becomes enhanced. All right, I haven't even had time to read what the opponent even is capable of, and they're like trying to tutorial me. Okay. I was still processing the cutscene. I think this Fei Xiao isn't Hule, and I don't think it's I think it's the moon, because we killed Hule. I think it's the moon, and it was just showing itself as Hule. You know, it's essentially Duran. You know, it's this like sacrificial ritual of rebellion. You know, freedom in the name of rebellion, which is interesting because Pinocchio was all about freedom too, but it was like good freedom. And so I thought maybe they were like, oh yo, you know, like every JRPG is like kill the gods. But no, it was like no, she's like, no, I follow this because like, look, it's the monsters. I want the monsters gone. It's like, I don't want to like run freedom and like, you know, he said defy destiny, but for her to be like defying her duty, it's like, no, these monsters need to stop. Like, she still remembers when she was you know, being, you know, when those monsters were attacking her and making her life and all her friends' life miserable. It's like, no, she really does follow. She doesn't agree with the hunt all the time, but she does follow the path of the monsters need to die. You know, that's how the war stops. Stop the evils, evil monsters, and then you don't have to. Nobody has to die anymore. So I think that's some cool development. It's really, like I said, I think the story is really cool. It's just so hard to see the cool story when Hule is talking, and it really like kills the mood, which makes it tough for me. What I'm gonna do is I think I am going to pee really quick. I'm gonna take 2 minutes. I'm gonna pee, and then we'll come back and we'll do this boss fight. All right, so give me 2 minutes. You guys, you can talk about if we're you can talk if we are we fighting Hule? Are we fighting the moon? Do we care? What's your favorite snack? Whatever you want to talk about. I'll be right back. I thought about like doing that when this scene started, like when she ended up in the ghost town. But no, I thought it was like boring, you know. And I didn't want to leave you in a boring spot. I figured like, well, we'll get through this and see what kind of excitement happens at the end, and that would be a better time to break. But I don't know if that was correct or not. I'm not used to taking breaks in the middle of the story, okay? You just go and then just don't stop until the story ends. Alright. But yeah, cause like, you gotta think about it. I don't think that's Hule. Cause like, I don't think Hule could just take over. Hule's dead. I think that's the moon. I think it's the moon representing itself to her as Hule. And it knows what Hule wanted and can talk for him because, you know, it was Hule's heart for a long time. But now, you know, now it's Fei Xiao because Fei Xiao's heart. But also, it's like, I don't think Hule could just come back and be Hule. I think the moon could take over and be like, well, if you're not gonna do what, like, it's like an occult artifact. It's like, if you're not gonna do what I'm supposed to, then I'm just gonna do it for you, right? So it's like it has its own power. That's what I'm thinking. Alright, I need that, like... Here, I'm gonna sit down because I wanted to eat that nut bar too. But I was like, well, I'm gonna, you know, I gotta go pee. So, I don't know. You could let me know. Was the better or worse place to do that? I didn't think it would take this long. No, I'm not. Why are you tutorialing me anyways? Oh my god, and now I turned that back on and it skipped like 15 things. Toughness reduction received by parts. Why are we tutorialing? Toughness reduction received by parts in the resonant state increases. When the part is weakness broken, all team units' actions advance forward. Now I've missed the tutorial. Toughness reduction received by parts. So something was enhanced because of the resonance state, I think. When the part is weakness broken, all team units... Whose team? I literally just moved my control stick to try to get it back in controller mode and it like advanced the tutorial. Okay, so I should have moved my team around. I didn't expect this to be a thing, so let's figure out what's going on. We are all weakened, which is bad. But I kind of liked it, you know what I mean? I don't mind it's Yanqing and March, because it's like they're helping her, because they're there. I think I just would have switched out Yanqing for Yunli, which would have been our Clara. Why is she damaged? Why is she taking health damage? Alright, so what's going on here? This boss has 3 stages, but one's already down, so presumably that was the first round we did. Because I think this is going to be the new world boss, the new weekly boss. Okay, story. Let's start with the story. Claw of the Inner Beast. Wait, what? Shredder of heavenly plains. Sunderers of earthly latitudes. Holy shit. What a title. World Purge Tale. Okay, what is going on? Tale of the Inner Beast. Bringer of storms. Purger of mortal worlds. Why is there so many parts to this boss? Head of the Inner Beast. Drinker of stellar radiance. Devourer of nebula clouds. That's nice. Shadow of Fei Xiao. Who still has that so that's what we fought before. Right. Okay. Right. We use the Crimson Moon Escape that has manifested form of Fei Xiao, standing opposite her as if in a mirror. So this seems to imply that it is actually Hule, who used the Crimson Moon to escape death. I like my theory better. Maybe he disintegrated into the moon? I feel like we killed him. Alright, what's this one? Ecliptic Inner Beast and Shadow of Face. This is the whole boss. Provoking the temptations within, usurping the powerful spirit, transforming in appearance. The abomination lurking inside Fei Xiao has begun its hunt for her. At the end of this stalking pursuit, the surviving party would obtain the right to walk the world as Merlin's Claw. Alright, so who's gonna win? The wolf or the fox? So this thing... Okay, it has nothing... It's not actually there, it's just a passive. Nebula Devour, Plane Shred Claws, and World Purge Tail share their HP with the Shadow of Fate. Wow. Okay, so they all have the same HP. Alright, she has different abilities. Oh my god. Who has shorter abilities? Okay, the wolf can breathe ether. Use while in the resonance state. Deals wind damage to all targets with a high chance to inflict outrage. Outrage is the thing the bugs do to you, and it sucks. It really sucks. I don't know. It's probably gonna happen. Let me just make sure I know how to deal with it. Okay, then let me click on it. It makes you... I think it's essentially like confusion. And you just randomly attack whatever until it ends. Which is really bad if it, like your healer is just all of a sudden not able to heal. Has an AoE safeguard state while not weakness broken. Alright. Wait, they all have safeguard? Resonant. When the resonant state, this unit is immune to changes in the order of the action bar, except made by itself. At the same time, any toughness reduction this unit receives an increase by 3. Okay, so that's what the tutorial was trying to tell me. This thing, in the resonance state, it can do super abilities, and you can't slow it down until you weakness break it, but it is easier to weakness break. But when you weakness broke it, all targets' actions are advanced forward. Does that mean my team or its team? They're using targets now, and I'm not sure what that means. I think last time it meant my team. Okay, so what does the claw do? It's got the same abilities. I mean, it's got the same buffs. It can do a cleave. Unleashed while in the resonance state. So these don't do anything unless it's resonated, huh? Oh, I guess they still do something. Deals massive wind damage to a designated target, any adjacent target. So when it's not resonating, it also has a blast, but it's minor wind damage. Okay. Like this one, resonating, big attack with outrage. Not resonating, small attack. Okay. And the tail... The tail doesn't have the resonance? I guess the tail is not resonating. When it's resonating, deals wind damage to all targets with high chance to inflict weaken. We've already been hit by that. That might be why it's not resonating. Otherwise, it just... Man, AoE on this. I'm glad we have Fushuan. Okay, so let's... Alright, so it's mainly her still. God, there's so much reading. Okay. Beast Spawn Strike. It's a passive. The additional action from Shadow of Fei Xiao will resonate with the Ecliptic Inner Beast body parts. Resonance will restore a certain amount of toughness for the Ecliptic Inner Beast parts, which is the thing we need to break, and increases the toughness value reduced when attacked. So it restores toughness, but it makes it easier to remove. The next action becomes enhanced. Resonance with Nebula Devourer, that's the mouth, has a high chance of inflicting outrage, which blows. Resonance with the claws will greatly increase damage. Resonance with the tail has a high chance of inflicting weaken. So it's not... So she resonates with individual pieces. And so if you don't want them to do their attack, you gotta weakness break them. So I think the HP is shared, but the toughness bars aren't. Which is great, because I have no AoE units. Bring back Clara, please. Do I quit out and switch out Yanqing for Clara? I don't know. Is it worth it, y'all? Alright. Other than that, she has the same thing. Just single target. Enhances self to gain additional action, and that additional action is a resonance. Okay. Okay. And then if we make it to phase 3... we make it to phase 3. I assume the other pieces will stay the same, but she gets a big AoE. Yeah, she still has the resonance. She still has... Oh, there's one extra ability. Yeah, okay, so she has Sweep the Heavens and she has Wreathed in Storm, which is a charge. It probably charges Sweep the Heaven. Wreathed in Storm resonates with all parts of the Ecliptic Inner Beast and dispels their... Oh, she can just resonate with all of them at the same time. Oh, that's... Phase 3 is going to be great. This unit cannot be attacked for its next action. In the next action, this unit will use Sweep the Heavens. So you... Wait, you can't stop it? Swallow the Earth on all targets. Okay, so what does it do? It deals massive wind damage to all targets and enhances the unit based on the parts that have yet to be weakness broken. Every part that is yet to be broken will increase the damage dealt by this ability, and this ability will enhance the parts that are not weakness broken. Shit! This is gonna suck! Okay. This is why we don't make the game harder. Okay. So that's phase 3. So we learn how to deal with the enhanced mechanic here. And then when we get through phase 2, it's going to be like, hope you learned it because everything's getting enhanced all the time. Alright, so we got to Shifu somebody. And... oh, they're not weak to the same things. Wind... Two of them are fire wind. Oh, I see it. I see it. 3 are fire, 3 are quantum. I see it. 2 are physical, 2 are wind. Luckily, I have a wind and an ice. I really feel like I should have brought Yoon Lee, which is Clara. And not Yanqing. Who do we Shifu? If I Shifu... Okay, hear me out. If I Shifu Fei Xiao, obviously that's the right way to play. However, I cannot weakness break 2 of the 4 units that really need to be weakness broken. If I Shifu Fushuan, okay, we can actually weakness break all 4 things. I know it's stupid. I know it's bad for Fushuan and Fei Xiao and March 7 to do that. But I'm not sure how else we do it. Actually, I want to switch out Yanqing for Xiao Yu. Shui Yi? Shui Yi. I can't these names, man. Quantum and Destruction would be pretty good. Also, Himiko would be great here. But neither one of them are in the story. I honestly think we should go Fushuan because this head needs to be broken. Because the head's gonna apply outrage, which means we lose control of our characters. The tail needs to be broken because it's going to apply weakness, which makes us not do much damage. The claw, honestly, it's just going to hurt us. Yanqing's so like terrible here because he's going to get hit all the time. I don't know if we ever need the weakness break her. They all share HP. And she goes untargetable in the third phase anyway. So I think it's more about just like keeping the break on these things so you don't take big damage and deal with stats. Like, I really need to break the head. Now, Shifu and Fei Xiao will help with that. But then I have nothing for the tail and I have nothing for her. But I don't actually know if I need anything for her. Fuck it. We're just, you know what? Bad decisions are the decisions we make. That's a shame. I'd like to get some energy for her. But I think casting it before Shifu anybody is actually pretty dumb. So let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. At least we'll get our defensive thing out there quickly. Oh good. Yeah, this really needs to be broken, so let's break this.
Azure Dragon.
I really do not want to get outraged.
What's this?
Too slow.
All things in this world have their laws.
And we broke it.
Yet stratagems, constellations are human creations.
You gotta remember, if you do, okay, it's done. So it's not gonna resonate. And you just need to save one skill point. Yanqing, you are gonna be building skill points. I'm sorry, buddy. That's it. Well, and March does too, so that'll be helpful. And I don't think she can do this. Here, we'll eat the nut bar. We'll take this turn and we'll eat the nut bar. Yeah. Alright, so we won't get outraged. Let's see if we can stop some of this damage. We cannot. Oh, actually, we'll get the follow-up right.
Fearless and unstoppable! That won't do.
Oh, it's like one dude! Yanqing, why can't you break anything? Yanqing, what are you doing? Why are you here? Yeah. That's a shame. I mean, I just wouldn't have known. I wouldn't have known. It did tell us that fire, physical, quantum. But yeah, quantum and fire are the most useful here. Physical and wind.
The sword is like water. It
Choose
cannot
this.
remain still.
I don't know. It doesn't matter who I hit, right? They all share HP. Did I get it in time?
Too slow.
Oh my god. If I had attacked the claw, we would have broken it. I didn't realize her follow-up was up again. I thought it was down. That would have broke it if I had alright. Well, I'm gonna use my ultimate on it, so we're gonna do that instead.
I swear to be the arrowhead.
Always
But that is pretty annoying.
forever
I honestly do not understand how her follow-up works. Because it says it only happens one time, but then it happens like 10 times.
Together
It worked out. We broke him.
as one.
Rude. Okay. Now, should we just go for the break on her? I guess we can.
Have your fangs and claws dulled?
She's so cool, dude. She's the wait. She's the story one. I have a Fei Xiao. What? I'll just presume she's using her Perlite Cone, which means I don't need to focus the same character all the time. She doesn't like have a negative for switching characters, does she? Yeah, they're all sharing HP, and they're taking good damage. All right, let's hit the thing that's weak to wind in here. Oh my god, I can't tell which Fei Xiao is me on the timeline. It's got a red dot. All right. It's got a red dot. I'm trying to figure out if I should burn the skill point. I think I should.
Back down. Never hesitate. That won't do.
I mean, it'd be nice to use his skill, but I mean, like, what else would we do? See, because they have safeguards, they take like a lot less damage. You know, so I might as well just keep hitting this thing.
Strike with heart. Too slow.
Okay. And I'll work on breaking. I don't know. I assume I'll get something for breaking the main character.
In accordance.
You are not worthy.
Rude?
Grow complacent, and your life will be stolen.
Cat.
Fight to the death, and you shall live forever.
All right, so she can. Okay, so she enhanced these two. So putting some weakness break on here would have been beneficial. It said like it restores their thing when she enhances them, so I just kind of thought it would come back, but no, it doesn't. Like, this is still low, so okay.
Better not underestimate me.
If it wants to devour me, it will first have to beg for my mercy.
It's a shame I can't break it. Wait, no, these aren't actually enhanced. Nothing's enhanced. It just has the. It just has the safeguard on it.
That won't do.
Time for some sword play.
Okay, so she didn't. I thought the bar was glowing, so she enhanced it. So I should probably just be attacking this thing. I'd like to get up on skill points a little bit here. Okay, yeah, I should just attack the one that's weakness broke then. So I can do more damage.
Blade in flight.
Too slow.
Practice is over.
Yeah, let's just burst it.
Swords descend.
And it's cool having Yanqing here for the story, but I should have cast that ultimate.
Life
Because I think it's gonna get its toughness bar back now.
sees through you.
And I'm salty. Alright, let's they've all got their thing up. How close is she to having 2 turns? I need to save a skill point for her next turn. Alright, I don't know how much it's gonna restore the bar when she does her thing, so let's just try to take something down. So I can have so I can get the safeguard off of it.
Pray! As it pierces your skin!
Okay, so she resonated these two.
Only sensation I have experienced for 700 years. Pain!
Yeah, maybe, I don't know. It could be the moon, it could be Hule. I think they're trying to say it's Hule. Alright, so this thing didn't get restored that much. So I think it is beneficial to keep them at like a low... let's see if there's a follow-up here. It is beneficial to keep them at a low...
Fangs and claws have grown dull!
a low toughness.
Time to show you what I can really do. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, eating less carbs.
Yeah, I think this is helped. The Fei Xiao Shifu is weird, but I think it is helped. Yeah. And then I might even cast the ultimate. Just for the damage. Am I just really... Because they shared health, right? As soon as I remove a weakness thing, I might as well. I could also save the ultimate in case I like really need it, but...
Back down. Never hesitate.
But,
Too slow.
I figured let's just do some damage. No reason not to keep going on the claw, I suppose. I would like to hit his head for funsies. I hope she doesn't have a mechanic. Like, you change targets, things go poorly.
Forever triumphant.
Because it won't let me fully, like, read her details since she's a story character. My version of Fade Shao has Sushan's light cone on it, which means I shouldn't switch targets. Alright, I don't know what's gonna happen here, so just build me a skill point. Because you can't seem to keep your,
Inner peace. Heed my commands.
can't seem to keep, you can't seem to keep his buff up anyways, because there's too many AoEs.
Yet stratagems, constellations, are human
Alright, I think we're gonna make it through
creations.
phase 2 pretty comfortably.
Together as one.
That's how a true master does it.
It does so much weakness break. I wonder if it's worth it to try to break her. Might have been smarter to do damage, but I'm pretty sure she doesn't get extra damage. I mean, it still does damage, but I've got her set up as a breaker, so. All right, let me build some skill points. I think that's the smart thing to do here. I don't know why I've switched targets again. It's probably pretty stupid. I just keep, whatever, I'll just keep tagging.
That won't do.
Alright, we're doing it, we're making it.
Skills polished, ready to shine.
She didn't supercharge anybody. There's not like an ability where if they're all weakness broken, you get a benefit, right? I don't think so.
Better not underestimate me.
I think we're gonna be okay. I'm kind of waiting for her to supercharge stuff again. I guess if you weakness break her,
Have your fangs
you know.
and claws dulled.
I guess if you weakness break her, she's gonna have.
Back down. Never hesitate. Too slow.
You know, she's not gonna be able to like buff her team. You know what? I might be able to force phase 3 here.
I
think I'm gonna-
swear to be the arrowhead.
Always sorry.
Because we have like a lot of skill
Triumphant.
points. It's a fun ultimate to use. Oh shit. Okay. So no one's enhanced right now. I didn't get, man, I did kind of want to see what happens if you broke her though. I assume it just delays her turn and which, you know, delays her ability to enhance things. Yunqing, why are you here? He's here like solely to trigger the follow-up attack.
That won't do.
Man, that toughness is not going down. Rude.
All things in this world
Alright, I think
have
we've
their
got
laws.
this. I mean, I think we know how to play it.
Constellations are human creations.
I think Fushuan is quite helpful.
I could take 10 of you.
Okay, so this one's not resonant. There's so many glowies. There's so much glowy. Alright, so let's take this out. And I've got an ultimate,
Through you.
but I don't honestly know what to do with it. Could just work on another break, I suppose. Alright, we need to save a skill point for her. Oh, I'm gonna waste a skill point! I mean... Fuck it. Let's refresh. The enemy's gonna... She's gonna go... Alright, I just need to like... I need to use this ultimate, I think.
Time to show you what I can really do.
And I guess I'll use it on her?
Azure Dragon.
I could use it on the head. I mean, it's the easiest thing to break, and then since they share damage, right? Like, that seems smart. But I just want to see what happens if you break her. It seems like there's not much advantage to it.
And awaken.
I just refreshed it early since I had so many skill points.
Yin and yang. Life and death.
I don't know. Alright, so let's see if we can break this. If we get the follow-up, I think we got it.
Time
No.
for some sword play.
Alright, Yanqing, you better activate this follow-up. I'm going to burn my ultimate. How do I tell if she has a follow-up? Alright, we got it. We learned. Is Yanqing's thing worth using? I think I need to use his skill point
Ready to
first.
shine.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm not just breaking this thing. I'm gonna run out of. I'm gonna have an extra skill point again. Do I refresh? Do I refresh the matrix presses again? Well, how did I? Because I didn't use Yanqing's skill point. Why didn't I do that? Oh my god. All right, well, let's see. Whatever.
Together as one.
I think it gives her more ultimate. So I mean, it's not like a bad plan. All right, I'll just go for damage here.
Back down. Never hesitate. Too slow.
I'm waiting for his ultimate to use his ability first. Yeah, okay, so she does. They're fully restored. Because didn't we have like a little... Yeah, we can't hurt her. She's going to use her super move. We have got to break everything that we can. I maybe should have saved March's ultimate for this. I really need this head to not give me good.
Blade in flight.
I mean, this does nothing.
Practice is over. Swords
I
descend.
really need the head to not outrage me. Well, I mean, we did damage, I guess. Okay, so she can... Alright, we'll hit this. If I can break the head, I can. Okay, so we're not gonna break the tail, which is a bit unfortunate. We can break everything else.
Too slow. I swear to be there. Always sword. Forever triumphant.
The tail will will apply weakness to us, which sucks. But, you know, I don't know, maybe. Well, we still got a couple turns. Oh, look, we get March's ability. We're gonna be okay, boys.
That won't do.
We're gonna be okay.
True master does it.
Dude, Shifu Fushuan. OP.
Watch this!
So, how many of my moves can you block?
Now what are you gonna do? Should I use the ultimate again? Feisha has another ultimate. Well, this was silly.
Strike with heart.
I mean, why not, right? She's gonna cast that big ability. So what does this do? She's gonna cast a big ability. It's not gonna do much because I've broken everything. Every part that's yet to be broken will increase the damage dealt. Its ability will enhance the parts that are not weakness broken, so you'll have to deal with them again. But we broke all the parts. Enhances the unit based on... So she would get a buff. So she gets... If anything's left up, she gets a buff. It gets, you know, it gets enhanced again, and you could take a bunch of damage. So, yeah, we should just use the ultimate.
I swear to be the
Just get some damage in.
Always soaring. Forever triumphant.
Now, if she uses the super ability again, and I need the ultimate to break some parts, I'm gonna be a little sad. But I mean, we might as well take the damage when we can do it, right? These things, they're not safeguarded when you weakness broken. So.
Back down. Never hesitate. Too slow.
Allow me to make a divination.
What do we? Actually, glad I refreshed that so many times.
Information in accordance.
I could save it. I could, you know. I mean, I would do damage, right? They're all weakness broken. They're all sharing damage.
Yet stratagems, constellations, are human
So AoE shouldn't
creations.
do a lot of damage, right? I mean, technically there's 3 targets. There could be 4 targets. But she would have her weakness up and stuff. So. I think here I build some skill points to deal with whatever's coming next.
Better not underestimate me.
Okay, we got bit. It wasn't too bad.
Make your move, Kool-Aid.
Yeah, she's calling him Hule. I think the idea is it is Hule, but preserved by the moon. All right, and we can ultimate
Show
now.
you what I can really do.
Dude, we're so close to breaking. I feel like we go for it.
Azure Dragon.
We're gonna
White
break her
Tower,
one time for this
beating
level.
less cards. Watch this!
Too slow.
She's already got her ultimate back. How does this girl get so much ultimate? I mean, I ain't complaining.
Fearless and unstoppable.
That won't do.
Do I take another ultimate with her? I mean, like... Why not?
I swear to be the arrowhead.
Always soaring.
I mean, this is her moment, man.
Forever triumphant.
We're just gonna ultimate. Dude, she's so fucking cool. I'm glad I was saved for her. I'm glad I was saving and was able to like be like, yes, I want this one. I think I need a skill point for Feishuan, right? Fushuan, excuse me. So bro's here to build me a skill pointer.
Together as one.
I think we got this. I think we got it,
could
boys.
take 10 of you.
I honestly, you know, I'm not actually sure that I have set the difficulty too low by leaving on each user. I think honestly, just reading is overpowered.
Life and death.
And if you read how to play the boss,
Fangs and claws dulled.
I feel like that it's just like a lot easier. So there's no point really breaking these, right? Because she might just enhance it and bring. So I'll just do some damage.
Back down. One, two.
Now I want to break them. Might have maybe should have saved an ultimate for this. But that's okay. 3 skill points. March doesn't need one. Fushuan doesn't need one. And I'll lose a skill point soon.
Strike with heart.
That won't do. Practice is
Is
over.
anybody weakness broken? No. Well, I'll just hit this one again. Maybe we'll get another.
Swords
up.
descend.
Oh, my claw! My fingies! My fingies are hurt! Alright.
Better not underestimate me.
I think we'll be okay. Yeah, we got it. We got it because the ultimate.
With all my power, scry the future.
But I think even outside the ultimate we have it because we'll get the follow-up.
Fearless and unstoppable. Too slow.
Boom. Yeah, look at that! We got this shit. I should have saved Yanqing's ultimate for right now. And then we could have actually done some damage.
Blade in flight.
Yo, and the follow-up. Oh my god. Oh, that's a bad choice for you.
Yin and yang, life and death.
I think we're getting there, boys.
All
We
things
figured
in
it
this
out. We
world
did the
have their
reading.
laws.
We learned.
Yet
We
strategy,
increased our knowledge.
constellations are human
And the knowledge has
creations.
become our power. And now we are destroying the boss. All these effects popping off. Yo, we can finally break her. Get broken. And there's an ultimate. I kind of want to finish it with Fushuan. I mean, excuse me, Fei Xiao's ultimate if I can.
Time to show you what I can really do.
We just break everything. This is like an insult.
Azure dragon, white tiger, eating less carbs. Watch this!
I wonder if March will do it. No.
Everything came together.
You think? Am I in range of killing this with the... Dude, I should have put that on the head and then put Fushuan on the head and then done Fei Xiao's ultimate on the head and we might have still killed it.
Information in accordance.
Okay, so she's got 11. I honestly should do her ultimate before... I want to do it on the head, but I think if I do the claw, I guarantee the win. Right. Hold on.
I swear to be the arrow.
I really want to break this head.
Always soaring. Forever triumphant.
I think I'm gonna get 2 in a row.
Inevitable.
I think I just ruined my shot to actually finish this.
Never hesitate. Too slow.
But I really wanted to
swear
break
to
that. I really wanted to break that.
Always soaring.
I think I could have guaranteed the kill with Fei Xiao. But I really just wanted everything to be broken.
Inevitable.
I don't think I got enough.
Our little hunting game ends here.
Oh, maybe? Are you Are you upset? Wait, we got a special thing for breaking everything? I'll take it. Wait, she got double ultimate again? They gave it to me? A story moment? I hit the wrong button? Yeah, alright. I'll take that.
Mighty light of the heavens, wolf in my heart, come to me. We shall conquer as one.
She has a whole speech? What?
Always soaring, forever triumphant.
Yo, they made the combat. They put the cutscene into the combat. It's so good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh. Oh, they wanted you to finish with it. Oh shit. We glowing purple. actually got confused which one was ours.
Has always been myself.
Oh, she's right there. They were just holding her back.
General, you're awake.
Dude, she did it. See, that's the team. Cause what was it? They did another like little line I didn't hear. The wolf hunt mission has finally come to a smooth end. As the warhead is defeated and slain, the wolf troopers can no longer resist and are completely overwhelmed by the Cloud Knights. Cab and Mose then find Jiao Chu, who's at death's door. He's not dead! Oh, they leave this one up for her. Dude, they gave me like 10 paragraphs in 2 seconds the other day. And this time, there's the one more business that must be settled with the affair around Hulei's jailbreak. Who did it? Yo, what a nice what a nice boss fight as a story moment. That was so cool.
Like to hear their explanations.
It looked like oh, we get to play as Link Shaw. It looked like if you got it low enough that now we have to have Link Shaw smelling a weird thing as I talk about that cutscene. But it looked like if you got her low enough, they automatically gave you like a little scene and gave Fei Xiao her ultimate, and just so you could finish it with Fei Xiao for dramatic effect, which is quite nice because I was trying to set that up myself. Holy snaps! Wait, what achievement did we get? That was so fucking cool, dude. Alright. Only enemies has always been myself. Awaken the raging Fei Xiao. Man, they did a lot for her. This, you know what I mean? This Trailblaze Continuance. This is just like we wanted to introduce some new characters. They did so much. But I mean, she's a general, man. She's got to be cool. Alright, here's what we got for breaking all those things. Are you upset? Shadow of Fei Xiao unleashes Wreathed in Storm and all of Ecliptic Inner Beast parts become weakness broken during the charging phase of Wreathed in Storm in battle against the Shadow of Fei Xiao. I feel like we got that way before. Didn't we get that? I feel like we got that achievement like way earlier than we actually got that achievement, but whatever. I will take it as we breaking that extra, being silly and breaking the head got us that achievement somehow. I'll take it. I honestly don't think there's any more combat. So I don't know if it's like she was hanging out with Jingyuan and Dan Heng, right? So I mean, I don't have Jingyuan. We have Serval. And we who makes 0 sense, but it's the closest I got. And here, we haven't seen Mose. We'll put Mose in. He's here for some reason. And Dan Heng's still there. And Fushuan's just everywhere because she's such an effective... Actually, we don't need Fushuan because Linksha's our healer. So who else is here? I think we had Hanya. Sure, we'll keep Hanya here. Do we have a DPS? Yes. Yeah, we got 2 DPS. Okay. Yeah, that works. I don't think there's actually any combat here. We'll find out. So she's trying to figure out... God, this map is so cool. Like, who did the prison break in the first place? Go to Scale Gorge Waterscape and meet with the Vidyar Preceptor. Tide of Scale Gorge Waters. Dude, there's so much going on. Just like the aspiration of Vidyar Preceptors. The arrival of Dan Heng and Lingsha will be the key to deciding directions flow. I'm glad we brought Dan Heng. I should have checked to make sure this wasn't an hour-long cutscene. Because it could be. And now I'm scared.
Welcome, Miss Lingsha. I am Preceptor Tauron.
Greetings, my honored preceptor. It's been a while since we last touched base. I've brought a friend with me today.
I'm a little worried.
I believe you're already familiar with each other.
We haven't met this guy, right?
Tauron. Elder Tauron? I remember when I was exiled, you were on the verge of passing on.
See, he has a horn.
What's with this new look? All of this is thanks to your past life. Had you not been so rash, I wouldn't have had to walk such a dangerous road to free our clan, becoming this specter of my former self.
Are we supposed to know what he used to look like?
Don Hung, you've returned twice, but it seems that meeting us fossils wasn't on your agenda. Regrettable indeed. Now here you are to meet me anyway. Life does love its ironies.
See, he has a whole claw for him.
I didn't come here with Miss Lingsha today to reminisce. Indeed. When the Cauldron Master extends an invitation, it's only proper for the preceptors to attend.
As the newly appointed Cauldron Master, there's been much to take care of within the Alchemy Commission. It's only now that I've had the chance to speak with you. Please forgive the delay, Elder. I sent over some evidence regarding the prison break in the Shackling prison. I trust you've already looked it over.
Yes. You sent us the remains of Mara-struck soldiers, a map of the Shackling prison, and a semblance reversion essence pill.
These are the remains of assassins who used Cloud Hymn magic to conceal their tracks. They aided in the Borison's escape, allowing them unimpeded passage through the Shackling prison. That marked-up map is a map of prisoners' escape routes. Vidyadhara craftsmen once made blueprints for the prison's construction, so I imagine, Mr. Tauran, you have a similar map in your possession.
Dude, I'm still thinking
This
about that
pill.
boss fight.
Is semblance reversion essence. Indeed. I helped plot the prison break in the Shackling prison.
Okay, well, if you're just gonna admit to it.
So, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus joining forces with the Lord Ravager to stir up trouble in the Alchemy Commission, the introduction of the Stellaron, and the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection all have something to do with the Vidyadhara.
Wait. No,
That's
stop.
right.
What? Stop! Why am I not alt-tabbed in the right place? What? Did she say? She say everything? Disciples of Sanctus Medicus join the forces of Lord Ravager, stir up trouble now. I mean, that's chapter 2. The Stellaron, that's all chapter 2. Wait, how did she figure out that? I thought it was just Phantalia. So she's working with these guys? He just admits it? Is this actually Tauron or is this Phantalia? Stir up to Lord Ravager, that's the Destruction League. Legion, whatever they're calling it. I thought we figured out who snuck the Stellaron in. Wasn't it like... Oh, I didn't play any of those character stories. So this is all Don Hung's fault? Man, Don, you really fucked up, dude. So you admit it.
Are you surprised? After all, both of you were sent here by the seat of divine foresight as messengers to hear my confession, weren't you?
See, he
Ever
has the whole
since the
claw.
sedition
She's
of
just got, like,
Imbibitor
red.
Lunae, the population of the Vidyadhara has dwindled. With the High Elder exiled, a few of us preceptors had to do what we could to turn the tide. My methods might have been drastic, perhaps even incomprehensible. But it was all for one cause. The survival of the Vidyadhara. Yet, the Xianzhou natives zealously forbid any plague marks and did nothing while the Vidyadhara suffered. Don Hung, Lingsha, as Vidyadhara, you should understand the desperation behind my actions.
Oh, he's thinking
All
gonna
I've tried to do is to ensure our survival.
get them on his side.
I'm well aware of the challenges the Vidyadhara face. Fighting for survival isn't a sin. But Elder, your actions have gone beyond mere survival.
You did try to kill
You've
everyone.
become a beast driven solely by the propagation, devoid of even a hint of empathy.
Wait, propagation is a different one.
Oh. Despite calling ourselves a noble draconic bloodline,
Actually, he did
at our
kill a lot of
core,
people.
we're merely bipedal beasts. The survival of our kind is paramount. If I hadn't resorted to beastly actions, the Vidyadhara might not even exist.
I don't know about that.
The sages show no mercy, as the old wisdom goes. When the High Elder abandoned our people's survival, I had to shoulder the world's sins alone. Lingsha, Dan Heng, the past is behind us, but the future of the Vidyadhara still lies within your grasp. The situation on the Xianzhou Luofu has changed rapidly. As Vidyadhara, we must unite in purpose and avoid the mistakes of the previous Imbibitor Lunae.
I think they want to like take over. Like the guys, the idea is sow enough chaos and they take over and they say we're running the Law Fu now. But like, I don't know. If I had seen some of the like previous Dan Heng story, because I've missed that character story. You know how I missed like the Yanqing story. Like this guy just seems so out of nowhere to me. Like what are we doing? He's just like, oh surprise, it was me the whole time. It's like, wait, what? Like, am I missing something? Is it because I haven't played some of the other stories, or is it really just out of left field?
I was initially skeptical about the Vidyadhara's betrayal of the Alliance. But after hearing your confession, I realized that there is no point in talking about trust.
I didn't skip the lore. It took me months to get caught up. I didn't catch up until the last patch of Chapter 2. And there was a bunch of character stories, but we had just been on a big sprint to try to finally get caught up. And I was like, dude, I'm not going to be like, I'm caught up, now I still got to do more. Like, I'm going to breathe. And we're going to just... You know, at that time, I didn't know the character stories weren't very long. You know, like, we could probably do them in a stream. And so, you know, we just didn't worry about it. And then we've just been playing the new stuff as it comes out, you know. It's like, the stuff I missed. And the stuff we can keep caught up with, we'll keep caught up with. That's how I've been doing it. So, but I did miss some really important... I missed, like, the March 7th character story. I missed the Hung character story. I mean, I can still go back and play them. And... apparently just a lot of the Law Fu stories were important, like the Yanqing story. I mean, it's Hoyo, of course they're gonna come back and deal with it, but... Welcome back, Ark. Been playing Splat 3 again. Don't skill issue me! I just want to know if this guy's out of left field or if he's actually part of the story. I'm okay with like, oh yeah, you're supposed to know him yet, and I just missed it. I'm okay with that. But if it's like, no, he's really out of left field, I'm like, oh, okay.
Breaking the covenant of our alliance will bring war upon the Vidyadhara. Even if we are able to have offspring again, what difference will it make?
Wait, can they not have offspring at all?
Once my plan succeeds,
Dan Heng,
the
how bad
Alliance
did
will
you
see
fuck
the
this up?
Vidyadhara as their saviors, because both parties ultimately share the same interests.
So now that survival won't convince us, you want to talk about interests?
For
like
1,000
Wingsha.
years, the Alliance has been engaged in brutal warfare against the denizens of abundance. Yet victory has remained beyond reach. Have you ever wondered why? Should the Alliance emerge victorious, they will inevitably become the next denizens of abundance.
I don't know about
However,
that.
if they suffer defeat, the Alliance will face extinction. Thus, the Alliance has deceitfully upheld this precarious balance. However, I have a way to escape
So
from
we
this
had
dilemma.
like the hunt
The
actually
Alliance's
is
path
collateral
to
damage.
salvation lies within the secret of dragon transmutation.
And he's saying the alliance itself is intentionally losing so as not to you know, become like too strong in the victory. I don't know if I believe that.
Imagine if there were a way to transform other life forms into Vidyadhara.
Excuse me.
The Alliance would then possess an endless stream of soldiers. It would not need to worry about casualties.
What? This guy's...
Once the war
Where are
ended,
we going?
these soldiers would cease reproduction, eliminating concerns of overpopulation.
What?
This is the way to salvation
myth,
for
by
the
the way.
Xianzhou Alliance. The ultimate path to end the universe's suffering under the immortality plague. Only we, the Vidyadhara can achieve this.
What is... Oh, I wanted to read that, because what is he talking
You
about?
relied on this rhetoric to manipulate the ignorant members of the Vidyadhara into serving you.
Yo, Link's just having none of it. It's not gonna show... Yeah. So what, he wants to make dragon soldiers that then they just die afterwards? Firefly intensifies.
I am deeply disappointed in you, Elder. Your thoughts and intentions are completely devoid of empathy. Cloud Knights!
Hold it.
Ark, what is this? Ark, please.
Miss Bailu!
Well, Bailu actually here.
Mr. Dunhung and Sister Lingsha! Everyone's here?
Is she under guard?
You think I don't know why
He's
you're
got
really
zombies?
here? Jing Yuan sent you here to test me, didn't he? According to the oath between the Alliance and the Vidyadhara, it's forbidden to spill Vidyadhara blood on their own territory. Are you all ready to violate this oath in the presence of the Lawfu's High Elder?
Dragon Lady, there's no need to panic. Elder, the Vidyadhara's
Was he
sacred
threatened to hurt
grounds
her?
and the High Elder are not to be used as pawns in exchange for your life.
What a line.
You talk a big game. As if you have the nation and the people's best interests at heart. But when it really matters, you use a small girl as your shield. It's ridiculously pitiful.
Yeah. No, I like this. They're doing
I've
good.
said it before. Survival is never a sin.
Jeez,
We're all
scumbag.
Vidyadhara, so you should understand my intentions. And as a Vidyadhara, I will leave for you a dignified solution. Leave the Scale Gorge waterscape immediately, and appeal to the top echelons of the Alliance. Let the 6 charioteers hold a trial, and sentence me to exuviation and rebirth.
Yo, are we gonna at some point get to like go up the chain? Are we gonna see what did they call it? It's you see it in the in one of the commissions you send out, because they're all generals on the ship, but there's somebody they all report to. I forget what the title is, but it's Hua. I'm wondering if it's Fu Hua. I guess Fu is a name she took on specifically for. Her name is just Hua. Are we gonna go up? Are we gonna see them? Because this chapter we got to see other Shanzou. It expanded the Shanzou we see, but it's still on the Luofu, right? They just, we have visitors. Exuviation, your wish. I mean, I feel like Donhug would know what both these things are. I just don't. Why do you want to exuviate?
I see right through your plans, Mr. Tauron. Vidyadhara Rebirth erases past crimes, but I'm well aware of the Preceptor's dirty tricks during Rebirth. You might not be you, but you will still be you. I won't forgive myself for past sins under the pretext of knowing nothing, nor will I allow you to evade accountability.
Oh, yeah, see, he's just like, he wants that clean slate.
Donhung, I've always disliked your inability to see the bigger picture. Rebirth hasn't changed you one bit.
Miss
I like that
Bailu,
we're getting Vidyadhara, Lord.
as High Elder of the Lawfu Vidyadhara, please share your thoughts at this moment.
But it feels like a little out of left field for me.
I don't want to stay here. I'm tired of being pushed around. I'm not some puppet to be controlled. Please, take me away with you.
I can't figure out, she's not actually 6.
I understand.
But they make her act
As
6
the
a
oath
lot.
dictates, members of the Alliance are forbidden from harming Vidyadhara here. But I've long since severed ties with the Alliance.
Oh shit.
Right now, I'm simply a nameless, free to come and go as I please.
Yo, train boy.
The oath of the Xianzhou means nothing to the spear in my hand.
Oh shit. Oh shit! Oh shit! What?
Get them! Do whatever it takes. Make sure they don't leave here alive.
Are you kidding me? Holy snaps. Yo, I didn't see that coming, but if I liked it. I wish I had known more like the lore to understand what was going on. Boot Hill taught him that move. That was a Boot Hill moment right there. Right, but like, how cool is that? Because
it's so good to stand here and do nothing.
hold on, I'm checking
The mere
ahead.
thought of having to return to mountains of criminal reports in the Hall of Karma makes me wish I could stand here forever
commercial.
and ever and ever.
Oh my god, this line. Hold on. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Alright, y'all, okay, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna we're gonna have to say. Oh, I think they'll let me quit out of this, right? Yeah. All right. So, actually, they do this so you can like reset your team or whatever. And if I walk up there, just replay the cutscene. Actually, like, remember how I said I didn't check? Well, as I started the scene, I checked, and it's like, oh, it goes. The gameplay was that fight scene, and then it's the next the wrap up of that scene, and then the next scene, and the next scene. I think it keeps going until the chapter ends. So it's a lot. So we're gonna have to save that for tomorrow. On that epic little cliffhanger right there. that was so fucking cool. That was so cool. We're gonna have to just... God, what a cool map. I love every time Don Hung's like, yo, I left this behind me. I'm a nameless now. I have the freedom. Come to me from the train. Okay, I can do what the fuck I want. It was so cool. And I really did not think he was gonna just like wreck that dude. And he did, and it was so satisfying because I may have missed the lore to really know what the hell that guy's talking about, but I did not miss how much of an asshat he is, and so how satisfying it was for Don to deliver him some justice. But we will have to see the finish of this, which I think, as far as the story goes, we'll just be watching the end of the story. We'll have to see that tomorrow. And that is going to bring us to the thanks for watching section. So if you stick around, we'll find a raid to do. If you had a good time, consider following, catching the next one. We stream Friday, Saturday, Monday, Tuesday. This is the end of the Monday stream. So last stream of the weekend plus tomorrow. And then we'll be back Friday with probably some Last Epoch for the new reset. And I don't know, I guess we'll roll a new character and see if we get farther. Just have some fun with it. It's supposed to be like an event where there's like more zombies and stuff, so it should just be fun. We'll play it for like I said, there's like 5 or 6 games I want to play in the next like couple of weeks, so I don't know how I can do all that, but there's that, and then there's, you know, the Zenless patch is coming the next weekend, and Dwarven Realms is coming out. I wanted to like do the Final Fantasy 16 demo, which is coming out I think the beginning of next week, something like that, like a week from now. And I wanted to it's not like today, is it? It might be. And I wanted to I'd like to try Wayfinder stuff. There's all sorts of stuff coming out, and Deadlock, you know, there's just so many things. So I don't know what the hell we're gonna do, but I think it'd be nice to check out some Last Epoch for their big event and support them while they're doing that, you know, just chill out and just run some stuff. So we'll do it like at least a couple of nights. Let's see. Yeah, there's a lot. The night story was really good. I guess I've already ended the stream here and I didn't really get a chance to recap this. But tonight I enjoyed. I don't like whenever Hule talks because they write him super annoyingly and he talks really slowly, which just magnifies the effect. And they also put weird pauses in between his voice line, so it's just it's a painful experience. But the story itself, if you ignore that piece of presentation, the story itself is very cool with Fei Sha and Hule. And I guess we're still going with dealing with some Vidya horror stuff. I don't know how to say it, dude. So we should see the wrap up to this and I guess the conclusion tomorrow. And then we'll probably still have stream left because we are officially... we are like at 4 hours. Yeah, out of the 4 hours and 22 minute long play that I'm watching to kind of gauge our time. So we'll probably have time to check out the event and kind of see the things you get for when you beat the story. You know, you'll unlock some stuff and some things. So we should have time to do that tomorrow, which would be nice. And I guess if we get done super early, I don't know, maybe we'll switch and play the Final Fantasy 16 demo or something. But yeah, that's kind of our plans for tomorrow. I like to try to get a Sunday or Wednesday bonus stream. I don't know if we'll be able to get the Wednesday this week because there's some important stuff I got to do, and I feel like I need to do that. So if I haven't managed to get it done, I'll have to do that on Wednesday. But we should be back. But back for the weekend. Either way, it just might be 2 days instead of 1. But we'll be here tomorrow. So that's the plan. I am going to... Did we get a raid tonight? We did not. Thank you all for being here of your own poor choices. I had a fun time. I hope you did as well. I am going to look for a raid. And if you guys want to come up with a Shoot Dude raid message that we can raid with, that would be really nice. Like, Shoot Dude. We chunked that guy. Shoot Dude. Shoot Dude. It was the dragons all along. Shoot Dude. I don't know. Anything better than those. And I'll find us someone to raid here. Let's check my recommendeds real quick. But yeah, this story's wild. This story's going all over the place. I mean, the Shanzou is always all over the place because there's just like a lot. There's just a lot there. It's a layered culture, which is what makes it so interesting. But it does make it hard to follow at times. Like, we're doing Vidyahara stuff right now, and I'm kind of like, what are we doing? But it doesn't matter because we're getting there, and it's still interesting. But I think if I had been following along, I might understand it a little bit better. So I'm excited to see the end. I guess we gotta like. So is Hule? Hule's dead, right? He disintegrated into the moon. Maybe, yeah, I guess that's gonna be dealt with. We gotta deal with, we gotta deal with Fei Xiao now having the moon. I wonder, is she just gonna have the moon forever? I wonder what she's gonna do with that. I'm scrolling. Yo, I could send us to some, Zenless. Oh no. Our VTube, our PingTube friend gang are playing golf with your friends, which I'm sure is hilarious. I'm tempted to raid one of them too. And we got oh, I've got several options. Alright, I just gotta pick one. The looks like Lucky's back. She's been what's again? She's been missing. Alright. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna send you. He might be ending soon, is the only thing. I just don't know with JoJo. But I think I'm gonna send you over to JoJo. Unless like Clickonomy's like ending right now. He seems to be up quite late. We used to get to raid him quite often. But his schedule changed, and so we only get to see him. He's up really, really late. Occasionally he'll raid us. Because like that's just how the schedule's changed. But he's playing some Zenless, which I think would be pretty fun, to be honest. Yeah, he's doing some Hollow Zero grind. So let's go say hi to JoJo and watch another Hoyo game. And I don't know how long he'll go because he's been going a while, but they'll probably send you somewhere else. All right, what's our raid message? Shoe dude. I guess if they come up with one. All right, how about shoe dude? There's a jiggling bang boo on the screen, and it is distracting me. Shoe dude. We have a wolf thing. Shoe dude blood moons in every game. It's either shoe dude blood moons or shoe dude. It was the dragons. Alright, shoot dude, don't trust the dragons. Man, these suck. This is why I have you guys do them. What was the line that Fei Xiao had at the end? I don't remember it. That would be good. Alright, there you go. That's what we're gonna do. I don't know if he plays Star Rail. He definitely plays in this. That's what he's playing right now. If I mentioned anybody... I don't know if I mentioned them by name, but if I did, check them out. They're worth watching. I could just only raid one of them. We're gonna raid JoJo, who's up way too late. Who's playing some Zenless. If you don't know JoJo, he's a pretty chill guy. He just sits and talks, kind of like I do. And he'll play all sorts of things. He'll play all sorts of like indies and stuff. Plays lots of different games. One of the things I like about him. And lately, I've only seen him when he stayed up really late playing Zenless, so that's what he's doing right now. Raid JoJo Hamada. There you go. An old friend of the stream. Thank you for sticking around, being part of the raid. Appreciate that. If you've got the haze, use this whole raid message, or if you've got a better one. If you don't have the haze, it is a channel emote. You could use the Kappa version. Everyone has a Kappa. Or use whatever emote you want. You go over there and put the message in, I'll appreciate it. If not, I still appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for chilling. Thanks for joining me with this story that I've taken way too long to do. I've probably bored everyone to tears. But the story's good. So hopefully that's made up for it. What else? What else do? Alright, let me do the rating. There you go, rating. JoJo Hamada. Look forward to, like, there's a bunch of games I'm, like, looking forward to playing with you all. I just don't know how to, like... Let me know which ones you'd rather see more or less of. Because I've got, like, a bunch. I've rattled off several earlier, and we still gotta play Tears of the Kingdom. We still gotta play Dark Souls. Shoe dude. Tell me how to manage the schedule. Alright, y'all. It's gonna count me down soon. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for being here. Have yourselves a great rest of your week. I will see you soon, tomorrow, and then on the weekend. Good night. Goodbye.